Warriors game 4. Or game 3, John.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Streets of Gold, a lovely evening to that nighttime shot of downtown Portland, Oregon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill, this is Kevin Harlan. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Maurice Spates out there with Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. Trailblazers trail by 5.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner. And Chris Kaman, guys, signed with the Blazers last season. He's had big contracts before, but told his agent, hey, let's focus on getting a winning situation.
And the Blazers really needed bench depth in their front court, Clark. A great situation for Chris Kaman to come into and contribute.
Yeah, you know, he felt he'd been overlooked with the Lakers the season prior and bruised his ego a bit. In Portland, he found a defined role providing scoring off the bench, which suited him well.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Spates. Back to Thompson. Finds yet again, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Freak dishes to Kaman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And it's blocked, but they recover it. And that one's good.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Crab. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor. I would say, Clark, we probably should. Draymond Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Portland, they have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts. A lot of misses. That free throw, no good.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
Came in, kicks the free. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Thompson passes to Spates. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The clock runs out.
Thank you, Kevin.
We need to play like Mammoth.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. I like the number of assists we've racked up. That says a lot about the way we've been running our offense. And there's no reason we can't get more. Keep finding the open man.
And we welcome you back to more. Some changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Freak in at point guard. Henderson out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Davis, and it's Crabbe in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Damon's checked in. Shot from 12. And the bank shot is good. Damon's got 5 now.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that.
They probably just thrown on as a broadcaster. Rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year. Harrison substitute. Portland with the ball. 17-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Clark, the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. They set the screen, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Freak. Pass to Alexander. Dishes it to Freak to end the run. On the money.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our